Hello guys, so in this video I want to make ground moves a little bit easier for you and show you two cool concepts. And a lot of people think ground moves are really difficult, but actually they're really easy if you know your way around them. Then you can stick with ones that kind of like are within your comfort zone and you don't have to like really do anything too extreme. And I'll show you what I mean. Like some things are actually quite easy as long as your body allows you to do them. So let's start with a sitting position like this. Okay. Hopefully this table is not. Let's move the table anyway. So if we're in a sitting position like this, right? What can we do from here? Everything on the ground should connect and can pretty much connect if you know how to do it. So if I collapse these knees, we're in an S shape, right? So the S shape is really cool because we can get in and out of it from here. And the same thing on both sides, right? If I'm here, I'm just going to use my hands on the ground because just for safety, just for control, right? So, and just to show you for this video, usually when we do ground moves, we would not be putting our hands on the ground, right? So just practice going side to side like this into the S shape. From here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So the next thing you need to know about the S shape is it's just a collapse of one motion. So if we're here, an S shape is just this, but it's collapsed on the ground. So we could take this move and then collapse it down, boop, and we're in the S shape, right? So how cool is that? We're already in this S shape. Another way you can think about the S is it's also, if you were to sit up, it's also this same movement, but we're just sitting upright. So I can either sit down with it, I can sit up a little bit, or we could pop ourselves all the way up into this position, right? So there's 3 positions from there. And the next thing I want to show you is also, if we're in this position here, we can also come back up to this side, right? So this position here is like the same thing. It's just that other move that's being collapsed. So to show you what I mean, if we just collapse this move here, again, boom, that's all you do to get into that. It's just turning, right? Just turn and you get into it, right? So the next thing to note is how can you turn and get into the S? So we can turn, sit down into the S, or we could just get into the S like that, okay? So the idea is to be very controlled with all these movements. Like I'm obviously coming down quite hard with it, but you want some level of control so it actually looks good. So when you come down, usually you'd want to probably put this down first and then sit down in a very controlled way like that, so it doesn't look sloppy or messy. So, so what do we do from this S shape? So let's go back to the start again so I can show you a few things. And let's maybe come back a little bit and take some of this stuff off my shoe, which comes from this fluffy rug. Alright, and by the way guys, never get one of these shaggy rugs because the amount of stuff that comes off with them, like when you're doing like ground moves and stuff, or just never get a shaggy rug, dude. They're awful. Anyway, yeah, let's come back to the S shape from here. 1, 2. Now let's try and straighten one leg with that. So let's go one leg straight like this. We can also get into the S shape from here, boom, and then just straighten one leg again. Switch, and oops, sorry. So from here, wait, I think I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's right. So we can use this position here and turn with it, right? So the good thing about this is like we could also like turn it like this, right? So from the S shape, we want to be able to turn and then get into this, right? So 1, 2. So this is the drill I'll get you doing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Okay? Now S. Now up. Now S. Now up. Now switch. And now the S. And now up. Okay? So we have this little continuous motion that happens when you are able to go from the S. Let's do it on this side. So the S from here, this leg is coming up and one's just coming out like this. So it's this same movement, but what happens if we collapse it and then bring it back up, boom, bam. So we should be able to go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, here, and then switch and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's kind of like the opposite when we come up. Going up like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, or it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And the reason I want to show you this is because this position here is really useful for a lot of things. We can go boom, 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 boom into the butterfly position. Kick our legs out all the time. Boom. Right, so we should be able to like get into all these positions from anywhere we're at with dance. This is what I mean by connecting everything. So we're here, we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, up, down, into it, into it, into it, up, up, W's. So this same movement, this lunge here, connects to the W. This same movement connects to this. This same movement can also be the S shape. And from this position here, the F shape, you can do so many things. So we don't have to just come up like this. Now the next thing I want to show you is the ninja position. So actually, before I show you the ninja, I'll show you one more thing on how we can turn and change it a little bit more every turn. So if our legs are like this and we turn, create some different shapes. So now try and put your leg in a different shape and then turn and see what happens. Boom. So if I'm here and all I do is just turn to the side, I create this different shape with my legs. I'll go 1, 2. So turning, you can create different ground moves just by like putting your foot in different shapes, right? So if I was to turn on this side, it's obviously not going to work the same, right? So what's going to happen if I turn to this side is I'm probably going to be something like that, right? I'm going to be up, right? So I'd be like 1, well, unless I switch my legs. If I was to switch my leg over, then it becomes this, 1, 2, it obviously becomes that. But if I was on this side, then it turns to this side, right? So it also depends on the position of your legs. So like I said, if my legs like on this side, and then I was to like to pop myself up here, it would automatically send me into like this position like that, right? I think someone's going to start cutting trees outside, but anyway, yeah, so that was another thing I wanted to show you is just put your legs in different positions and you should be able to come up with some different things. So anyway, let's get back to the S, or this position here, and I'll show you what you can do from there. So we can do something called the ninja. The ninja looks like this, where we go one leg in front of the other like that. And the ninja, you could be sitting down with it, or we could be slightly propped up like this, okay? So that's a ninja from the side. From the front, the ninja would probably look like this, like a Z shape. From the side, the ninja looks a little bit more like that, or like this, the legs tucked in. And the good thing about the Ninja is, let's do it like this. So an F shape, Ninja, prop ourselves up, and then we can like start turning and stuff with all these positions, right? We could even turn into the Ninja like this. So from here, we just turn into the Ninja, okay? And then the Ninja connects to the F shape. F shape connects to Ninja. Ninja can connect to spins, can connect to this, or it could like let us spin and all this stuff, right? So the Ninja is a really cool move we can do from the F shape, or we can just get straight into the Ninja and do something like this, like turn, and then straight into the Ninja, boom. So I obviously messed it up a little bit, let's try that again. So if I was to turn, and then from here, I just collapse one leg, boom, Ninja, back, and then you can start getting into all your S shapes here, sit up a little bit, and then, you know what I mean, back into the Ninja, and then we can like do so much from here, right? So just being able to connect everything, super useful, right? So I think, let's try another thing. Let's try getting to the Ninja from the W. So let's go here, 1, into the W, and then from here, this is another way you can get into the other ground ladder, right? So from here, we just kick our leg through. So we should be able to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So when I do this, I obviously have to lift this leg up a little bit to get through like that. So you go 1, 2. You can be like boom, 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 right? So let's try that. Down and then into Ninja, right? So here, here, W's, here. So this position is how you can get into the S. It's how you can get into this. Back to the W's, back to the lunge, box, lunge, W's. Even from a W, if you cross your legs behind, then you can just like do spins, turns, all that kind of stuff, right? So from W, cross leg, or I think they call it a hook, where you hook your legs behind. And the next thing I want to show you is actually from the same position. So if I'm here, boom. The next thing you can do from the Ninja is actually have your leg connecting at the knee, because the next thing we're going to do is bring our leg up like that, okay? So we can get to the Ninja like this. So we can go 1, 2, as long as our legs are here, we can connect, and then we can switch sides and get back into the S like that, right? Ninja, up here, down, and then we can try it like with the other side, right? So let's try the other side. Let's try and go F shape, Ninja, up, down, and then from here we can try like come straight up, right? Or we could into this. This is like the butterfly kind of position, butterfly. So yeah, figure out how you can like connect everything, and hope that helps, guys. So peace.